Here we go. Here we go. Let's get some airtime. Oh! Oh, there goes the house. All right. I built 4 tsunami survival shelters ranging from $1 to $100,000, and we're going to put them up against a tsunami. First up, we have the $1 shelter. All right, guys, we're here in the cargo ship, and we have the shelter loaded on. Let's go ahead and get this thing started, and we're going to take it straight into a tsunami, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. I'm super excited to see how my $1 box performs. You guys, it's made straight out of wood. At the end of the video, we're actually going to put all 4 shelters on this boat, and we're going to ramp a tsunami with it, and it's going to be super awesome. But I'm planning to actually stay on the boat that time, and we're just going to watch them all fly in the air, or, you know, whatever happens when you put shelters on a boat. So that is in fact a wave, which means it's time to get to the shelter, and we're going to hop in, and we're going to test it against a tsunami. Let's do it. All right, we are in, safe and sound. Let's see how it goes. The shelter should be sealed, so I don't actually expect to drown in here, but you never know. It could get damaged. I really hope that water doesn't get in, though. All right, guys, here we go. Test number 1, $1 survival shelter. We're going up the tsunami, and we're kind of getting submerged. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we're starting to slide. Oh, my. Oh! We're floating. Oh! Okay, the boat tipped, and we're headed straight for the bottom. Wait, does it float? Okay, it floats. I see my face peeking out there. Well, let's see. We're not drowning in here. I did take some damage, it looks like, but we are not drowning. So that's good. Okay, $1 survival shelter. I give it a solid 3 stars. It's not very roomy, but it definitely functioned. Here we go, $1,000 survival shelter. I'm actually really excited about this one. It's a lot more roomy, and it's about the same concept as the $1 box. If you have any predictions, leave them in the comments section. I will reply to all of them, and I want to see what you guys think about these shelters. Do you think that we're going to survive the big wave? I have no idea. We are coming up on the next big wave, so we should probably get in the thing. I managed to get it flipped over so I could get in, so we are going to be a bit crooked, but it should be all right. So we're in the box. It's a little bit more roomy. Here we go. $1,000 survival shelter. Can it survive the tsunami on the cargo ship? Let's find out. All right, we're going up. We're going up, up, up. I'm genuinely excited. I have no clue what's going to happen. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Oh, it's going to land on the ship. Oh. Wait, no damage. I didn't see any damage. You guys, I think we're fine in here. We're sealed up. And the box is not damaged. We're actually doing good. The hatch is on the water side, which means that the hatch is definitely sealed. So yeah, I'm impressed. For $1,000, this is a really good shelter. I mean, it doesn't have a lot, but it's got the essentials. It's got a fire extinguisher and a first aid kit, which is very important, and 1 seat. Let's move on to the $10,000 shelter. All right, guys, here we go. The $10,000 survival shelter with 2 generators and a full-size door. It's even complete with an antenna, a bed, and a refrigerator. I am fully anticipating that the $10,000 one will be the best yet because, well, it's $10,000. I actually see another boat out there. I wonder if they're going to get hit with the tsunami too. I want to give a quick tour of this thing since it's a little bit more in-depth and interesting. So we do have 2 generators here and a full-size door finally, so we can just like hop on in here and we can just seal that shut, and it's really nice. We've got a lot more lighting, which I believe is this button. Yes, it looks super awesome. Bye-bye boat, have fun. I hope you don't get hit by the tsunami that's coming. And we have a heater because it is a little chilly, as you can see, and a refrigerator, heck yeah, complete with a fire extinguisher and a first aid kit, just like the last one. So I haven't actually got to show you guys this yet, but we can crank the speed up on this boat. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and seal ourselves in here, and we're going to take a seat, and we're going to hit this tsunami head on. Once again, $10,000 survival shelter. Let's see if it survives. It better. The $1 and the $1,000 survived, so you'd think that 10 times that would be, you know, a little bit better. Here we go, guys. We're climbing the tsunami. Let's see if the shelter can survive. It better, because that was a lot of money, let me tell you. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're sliding again. Big shocker. We're getting some airtime. Oh my. Okay, we're actually sinking to the bottom. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. We are taking on water rather quickly. We did take some damage. We hit the floor like really hard. So that's not fun. Nothing works anymore. I think the generators are busted. But the door does open. I think we're just gonna have to swim out, guys. I would not consider this one successful. Well, guys, that leaves us with only one option. The $100,000 shelter. Let's do it. Alright, guys, the $100,000 survival shelter. But before that, make sure you sub to the channel for more Stormworks content. Comment down below your predictions. Do you think the $100,000 survival shelter will survive? Look, the problem with this is it's just super heavy, and the boat doesn't push it very well, if I'm being honest. And, like, imagine that it does get airtime. It's just going to slam onto the deck, and it's going to destroy everything. Like, the generator is exposed. But a lot of people keep their generators outside, so I thought it would be fine, right? So here's the house. We have a door, right? Subscribe, by the way. We got a light switch. Flat screen TV, heck yeah, by the way. We got a nice couch here. Microwave, and whatever those things are. We have a table. We actually have a bedroom here with 2 beds, so an upgrade from the $10,000. A light switch, and there's a bathroom in here, I think. I can't get through the door for some reason. Oh my goodness. Let me in the door. Okay, well, I guess we can't see the bathroom today. And then we have a window to see our death, which I'm gonna go ahead and take a seat because we're about to get hit by a tsunami. Here we go. We're going up the tsunami again. Let's see if the $100,000 I spent was worth it. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're getting airtime. Oh, we're gonna land right on the generator. Oh! Oh my gosh. Okay, that's not good at all. No, the TV's broken. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, guys, I don't think anybody's gonna be living in this house anytime soon. I don't think we're taking on water, though, so that's good. And the door is stuck open because, you know, there's no way I would have been able to open it had it not been. So thank goodness. Our table is also glued to the floor. Don't worry. But I did want to show you guys the bathroom. I guess now's a good chance. Here's the toilet. It's a little broken now, which is kind of sad. But it's fine. But I'm really disappointed in this. You know, $100,000, you'd think that this shelter would survive. Also, can we just talk about how the boat has flipped every single time? Alright guys, we have every single shelter. This is the moment you've been waiting for. We're going to hit a tsunami with every shelter on the cargo ship. And we're just going to see what happens. I genuinely have no idea. Because if all of them were able to get airtime, then, you know, this could be chaos. Let's go ahead and get it started. Just so we can get moving a little bit here. It really looks like it takes off fast, but like we don't ever move that fast when it takes off. You know, driving with a house on my boat is definitely a first for me, I must say. And it's a little bit scary because like you always wonder if it's going to slide off. And that's probably why the house didn't do so well, is because it doesn't have a foundation. It's just like sitting on a boat. Well, it's a nice peaceful day. Our tower has already fell over somehow. I don't even know how. It doesn't really matter. As long as everything stays on the boat, it should be fine. But like I said, I'm just going to hang out on the ship when we hit the wave, and because we already know the ship's probably going to flip because it's happened every single time. The $10,000 shelter was like my favorite one, and it's been the most disappointing so far, and I'm really mad about that. Obviously, the $100,000 one wasn't going to do well. I mean, it's massive, and it's a house on a boat that hit a big wave. So like, what did you expect? But it doesn't matter because all of them are going to break. Probably. I don't know. I have high hopes for the $1 one, right? The $1 one actually did really well, which usually is not how it goes. So I do see the wave over there. It's coming up pretty quick. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get ourselves turned toward the big wave there. And we're going to get ourselves situated so we can ramp it. And it's going to be awesome. And stuff's going to fly everywhere. And there's going to be explosions. It's going to be crazy. Let's do it. It does look really cool, though, having a house on a boat, you have to admit. Here we go. We're going up the wave. We've got every single shelter from $1 to $100,000 on it. And we're going up. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get some airtime. Oh! Oh, there goes the house. All right. The ship is down. Oh! Oh, my goodness. Everything collided with the ship. There's a big hole in the ship. Oh, my goodness. I'm also noticing that it's sealed in here, which is really handy. But it's not going to be... I'm going to go ahead and try and shut the engines off, because that is intense, dude. Okay, where's the key at? I can't... Here we go. Well, the $1 box obviously did really well. The house, well, it's as expected, I guess. I don't know where the other two went. I think they both Yeah, okay. So the $1,000 box sank to the ocean floor, and the $10,000 box is, you know, not even like it's not even functional anymore. Well, if you guys enjoyed watching that mega failure, be sure to subscribe, leave a like down below. If you guys want any of these survival shelters, let me know and I'll post them on Workshop for you. I made them all myself, which is why they're awful, but it's okay because either way, the $1 box survived over everything else, which I didn't expect because it got like the most airtime for sure. But it's all right. Either way, we'll see you guys in the next one.